Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to another episode of The Cider Drinker. And today I am also joined by my girlfriend, who's just over there. She can't be seen, and she doesn't want to be, so you've got me again. Anyway, today's cider is another Kopparberg, or however you blooming pronounce it, but it's not any of these mixed fruit ones. In fact, it's quite an ordinary one, you know, especially for a Kopparberg cider anyway. Today it's Kopparberg apple cider. Now, I didn't even realise that Kopparberg did just an apple cider. It's usually just like pear cider mixed with like wild fruits or summer berries or all different weird and wonderful flavours. So I actually got this one once again off of Beers of Europe. So, well, will it be any good? We'll find out shortly, but until then, let's get some details on Kopparberg apple flavour.
Kopparberg apple comes in 500ml bottles, pretty much like every other Kopparberg out there. I do believe it's the only way you can get it too. As it says on the front of the bottle, it's 4.5% in volume, and once again it doesn't say if it's going to be sweet or dry, so I'll find out in the taste. And the price is pretty much the same as all the other Kopparbergs as well, coming in at around £2.19 for this bottle, so that seems to be the standard price, but I know you can get it for a lot more expensive if you go out in town, so be a bit wary.
Now, as with most other Kopparberg bottles, this was pretty reasonably, well, I say reasonably priced. You know, most Kopparberg ciders really aren't reasonably priced at all. They're so overly expensive, so, you know, to actually get it for £2.19 was an absolute godsend. Once again, on the front of the bottle it says half dry. I'll be very surprised if this does taste half dry, so we'll see. But again, nothing out of the ordinary with this bottle. As you can see, it's just got the old apple on the front to let you know that it is indeed that flavour. And on the back it says, "This delicious Swedish apple cider is made according to an old Swedish original recipe." So once again, pretty much exactly the same as all the other Kopparbergs out there. Genuine Swedish cider, because it's not a fake, apparently. Served chilled. Yeah, again, pretty standard stuff. So, well, that's that out of the way. Let's go and get this old bottle open then. There we go. Absolutely no carbonation, so is that a good or a bad thing? I don't know. Anyway, my girlfriend will be trying it as well. You probably won't hear her input tonight, but at least she'll be trying a little bit anyway. Let's get a little whiff. Wow. That smells really farty. The best way I can describe the smell is apple juice mixed with a bit of fart. That smells very artificial. You can definitely smell the sugar. So, doesn't smell too pleasant actually. So, firstly I'm going to go and pour some in for little girlfriends. I think she said she didn't want too much, so I won't give her that much. There we go. There you go, hon. There we go. She said thanks. Isn't that nice? And let's go and pour the rest in to the glass. I'm not really expecting much from this. It's Kopparberg. It's going to be artificial, very sweet. A bit like their pear cider that they do. Right. So that... I'm sorry, it definitely did say apple cider, didn't it? You saw that on the front there, that it says apple cider. I'm sorry, but if this isn't apple cider, then they're doing something very wrong. It is almost transparent. It is almost crystal clear. There is just a slight hint of pissiness to it. It looks more like a pear cider. So, have they added pear to this? No, it is just apple apparently. Well... clearest apple cider that we've had so far on my review show, definitely. Quite normal carbonation as well. First surprise. Right, let's get a whiff in the glass. It smells of pears now. I mean, there's a slight hint of apple juice, but it just smells exactly like the pear cider that they do. That's very weird. Have they bottled this wrong or something? Because that does not smell of apples. oh well, I guess I'll just have to, my girlfriend just belched, lovely. I guess I'll just have to find out in the taste then. So, well, cheers guys, and here's to Kopparberg apple cider. Oh yeah, it tastes of apple, but not real apple, that's for sure. Well, it's just apple juice, concentrated apple juice, and just absolute shit tons of sugar as well. Second opinion. Yeah. There's really nothing else to this. There's concentrated apple juice, there's sugar, you're getting gumminess at the back of the throat, and overall it's pretty much what I expected from this cider. I really didn't see this tasting like, you know, proper real apples. I don't think there's actually a real thing in this cider. I think it's all just completely artificial. Hence why the strength's only like 4.5%, because it's just so watered down, really sugary. The consistency of the actual drink is really thick as well, almost like syrupy in texture, and well, to be honest, it's just a standard Kopparberg drink really. So I think we can quite easily wrap this one up quickly, so I'll get a final taste before the final verdict. Yeah, don't really need to say anything else, to be honest. Again, I was expecting nothing major out of this. It's Kopparberg, just apple. So I mean, if you've tasted the pear one, which I've done, then it tastes pretty much exactly like that, just with a hint of concentrated apple juice instead of concentrated pear juice. But anyway, as for the final score, I'm going to go and give Kopparberg apple cider a 4 out of 10. Admittedly, it's nothing offensive, but really, for the price that you pay for these ciders and for what you're actually getting, it's so not worth it at all. You can get, you know, even, I don't know, even like gamers or, you know, something like that. They're much cheaper, and well, I say they taste better, they're kind of about the same, but at least they don't taste as artificial as these, and they're nowhere near as expensive, so do yourself a favour and try to avoid these ciders, because they're not really worth your money at all, well, unless you just like really sugary drinks, which I kinda don't. Anyway, well, that was a pretty quick review of the cider drinker for you guys. Hope you liked it, and, well, hopefully next time I'll be back with another delicious and tasty cider. But, oh well, I guess I'll finish this bottle of Kopparberg apple off. Oh well, cheers guys, until next time. How did they get it that colour?